Right, I've got a new toy to show off now, but haven't had a chance to use it yet because the weather hasn't been very good and I haven't had much to smash up with it. But it is Flail. I'm not sure if it's a single-handed or a two-handed flail. I got off Blades and Bows. I've been wanting one of these for ages, but they've always been out of stock. And a site called Battle Orders supposedly had one in about December time last year. I ordered one, they never took the payment, it never came, so that site wasn't very good. But Blades and Bows got one in, and I ordered one. I'm quite impressed with it so far. For the price of it, the construction's very nice. You've got a hardwood handle, not sure of the exact wood, but it looks quite nice. Then you've got this sort of two metal rivets through the wood on this sort of irony steel sort of thing to catch the flail chain. Then you've got your chain, and then you've got your flail's ball, and the ball's got spikes on it. And what I've used of it so far, just swinging it around indoors or outdoors but not actually hitting anything, it seems quite good. So flails were basically medieval weapons, normally designed for peasants or lower class soldiers. They weren't used massively in any wars, but they were sort of one of those weapons that existed. Modified from agricultural flails normally, and then were given to peasants to try and kill knights with, to quite low success rates. Also known as the Morning Star quite often. The principle is you swing the actual flail around, well, swing the pole. The chain on the flail allows the ball to gain momentum. When this has momentum, it hits somebody, and obviously it does more damage. And the idea was that a peasant would hit a knight in the head with it, and this would go through the helmet and kill them. Varying obviously success rate on this. There's varying ways the flail would be used. The most popular sort of perception in films, and whether or not it was used much, is that the flail would basically be swung like this till the ball got momentum, and then you'd smash them in the head with the ball. But whether or not that would actually work very well in reality is another thing. Quite commonly they were just swung out essentially like that, to just cause damage to sort of lower organs or whatever if it punched through the armour. Certainly quite a nasty weapon. How effective it was I don't know, because they were generally issued to peasants rather than giving them proper maces, and obviously a proper mace in a lot of ways is far more effective. And they're interesting weapons, often incorrectly called maces, and I can kind of see where they come from. It is in kind of a type of mace, but not really. Because there were sort of the Morning Star heads on quite a lot of European maces, but not actually, you know, on a chain. So the flail is an interesting weapon. It's a very nice wall hanger for the price, and the construction's good enough to actually use it. I think this is about £30 give or take. With postage it works out just over £30, but very nice actual prop piece, very well made. I think the company that made it was called Ancient Warriors. And I don't know what else they've made. I had a look on their site, but the actual flail itself seems very good for the price. I mean, I don't know if they just distribute it and it's somebody else that makes it, like Bud K, and they put their name on it, but the quality construction of it overall is very good. It can be used as both a prop or as an actual tool or weapon. And when I get a good chance, I'll swing it around and see what it can do. So far it's very impressive. Actually, saying that, I did swing it at the riot helmet, and it did almost nothing to the riot helmet. Flail took no damage, but obviously that riot helmet's very tough. Put a couple of scratches on it, but that was about it. But yeah, overall very impressed with it. Very good bit of kit, and seems quite faithful to a lot of the original medieval versions, so it's a very nice thing to own, and I'd recommend you get one if you like sort of collectibles like this, as this is a very well priced one for what it actually is, compared to a lot of the sort of, you know, £100 to £300 swords or maces. It's a much better priced option. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll get a video done on this when the weather's a bit better.